Hey everyone, it's Kaylee. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you're not. I wanted to welcome you. I hope you enjoy all of the content that I produce. I publish new videos every Mondays and Thursdays. Just a little bit about me. I'm a writer. I'm an aspiring author. I'm working on publishing my first novel, which is a nonfiction novel called How Not to Be Just Another Freelancer. All about helping business owners become better freelancers, become, not just another statistic, but actually being successful in what they accomplish. I've also got another fiction book that's coming up, but I haven't officially announced that, so stay tuned for more information. This channel is all about helping writers and authors and everyone who wants to be in the writing or reading industry become better at the business side of it. It's to help you build your author platform. It's to help you build just kind of your corner in the online world. This channel is hopefully going to help you create an author platform, really establish your presence, really get a plan going for creating your stand as an author, as a writer. And this is kind of here to help you become just kind of the voice that your readers need to hear, the voice that your audience wants to hear. So I really hope you enjoy. Click the subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you join me every single week. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content, and I'll definitely produce more. And I really hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited that you're here. I do apologize if you can hear my dishwasher running in the background. Unfortunately, it's still got a while and I need to get a video up for you guys, so we're gonna have to deal with that today. But I wanted to go over my Q1 reads, and I did not read enough. Let me just say that. I did not read enough. Overall, total, I read 7 books for the first 3 months of the year. I am currently in the middle of my 8th book, and I feel like it's taking me forever. But aside from that, we are going to go over what I read. So the first book for 2019 was actually PC Cast Moon Chosen. And what can I say about PC Cast? This is actually the mother of the mother-daughter author duo team of the House of Night series. And I just have to say, her writing is gorgeous. And look at that cover. Like, look at it. You can see it. Oh, shines in the light. Okay, but this was such a good book. It's all about this girl who is half chosen by the moon, half chosen by the sun. The people are divided. You're either chosen by the moon or by the sun. You don't get both. Well, this chick, she got both. And it's about trying to figure out how to understand her identity and how to understand what that means and what her place is in the world. And they've got dogs in here, and that's all you need to tell me is there's a dog on the cover and there's dogs in the story, and I'm pretty much going to read it. Unless the dog dies, and then I don't want to hear it. But it's a fantastic story. I am in love with it, and I cannot wait for number 2. This is a series. It is the Tales of a New World series. I believe she's got 3 on the docket for this series, although I could be mistaken, but definitely a book to pick up. It is a honkin' one. It is a big book, Woo. And I did get it damaged from Barnes & Noble, but that didn't damage the story. Oh, okay, enough being weird. The second story that I read for 2019 is actually an ebook. My Kindle is actually dead right now, so I can't show you the covers, but I'll pop down the names and titles and authors and all of that wonderful, glorious stuff down below so you can check them out. But the second and third book were actually written by the same author, Jenny Bravo. And the first one was a prequel, and it was more of like a novella. And the second one was a full-length novel and kind of the second in the series, although it could be the first if you never read the prequel. So the first one is Those Were the Days. And these are cute, just kind of cozy drama series, I guess you could say. If they were a TV show, it'd definitely be drama. I don't really know what category she puts it in, and I can't really tell you what genre it is because I suck at figuring out genres of things. But I guess you could call it a cozy romance novel. I'm just going to call it that. But it's called Those Were the Days. And it was a short, and it was a good read. Nothing too mind-blowing, but it was something I enjoyed, definitely something that I wanted to continue the series on, which is always a good thing. So the second one in the series that I read was These Are the Moments. That's the full-length novel. It is just a continuation of the story, kind of at a different point. That one was also really cute. Definitely still a cozy romance story. And I'm definitely going to read the third one, whatever number they're at. So I definitely recommend those. They're just good for like a Sunday read when you don't want anything too hefty and you don't want anything too emotionally impacting in terms of, everything is drama, everything is gonna, are they gonna live, are they gonna die, or do I have to figure this out, or, this is too much for me, I'm just too antsy, that type of thing. It's a cozy story. That's the best way I can describe it, is if you were sitting in front of a fireplace and you just wanted to read a fun, nice, relaxing story, this series would be great for you. So, moving on from that series, the fourth book that I read in 2019 was actually Sarah J. Maas's Erafire. The problem with this is that I did not read this close enough to number 2. I did remember most of what had happened in number 2. I knew what happened in number 1, but number 2 was a little iffy in terms of remembering it. Like, I knew the ending and I knew what had happened, but I didn't know some of the basics, that type of thing. Still a fantastic book, still a fantastic story. I know people love Sarah J. Maas for a reason. Her books are popular for a reason. And I'm pretty much going to tell you that the reason is because they're good. Again, hefty book. Hefty. But good read for 2019. I definitely need to go pick up number 4 and continue on with the story. Preferably before I get what happens in this one. So, that is the fourth book that I read for 2019. The fifth book was actually Brandon Sanderson's Skyward, and OMG, guys. The light is not going to like it, but remember how I said that there are some books that are, it's not going to blow your mind, and then there are other books that are going to blow your mind? This is a book that's going to blow your mind, because it's just fantastic. Brandon Sanderson is just a writing god. I know I'm being overdramatic, and he deserves it. He's just fantastic, and I just love it. The amount of detail that he puts into these stories, the just creation he has with an entire different world. And the best part about this is it's not even an entire different species. This is humans on a different planet. And it's just, it was a fun story. It was something I got very invested in. I'm absolutely going to read number 2. Probably going to pre-order it as soon as he gets it written. But Brandon Sanderson is just bravo on my end. He's just always going to get a number one because he's Brandon Sanderson. Come on. What else do you expect me to say about that? Okay, let's move on from Brandon Sanderson, although nobody ever wants to. And then the, what am I on, 6th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so 6th book that I read for this year, is actually Kristen Martin's Renegade Crew. It is an ebook, and again, my Kindle reader is dead, so I can't actually show you, but everything will be linked down below. Renegade Crew is the 2nd book in the Shadow Crown series. It is a dystopian novel, and Kristen did a good job, and I say that slightly confidently. It was a good story. It was definitely fast-paced. It was definitely, like, kept you on the edge of your seat. Definitely was like, oh my god, I need to know what happens. Yada, yada. But I think my problem in that I am not in love with it is because I read number 1 so long ago that I don't remember everything that happened. And it was just a story that I easily got mixed up between, was it this story that this happened in, or was it this story that this happened in? And so it wasn't a largely standout novel. I mean, there was nothing inherently wrong with it. It was a great story, great, actual execution of the story. It was just something that I read number 1 so long ago that I forgot most of what had happened. I had read stories that were either similar to it or in the same genre or were, using the same type of just elements, and so I got that mixed up, and I spent most of the book kind of confused. So I guess that's my own problem, not Kristen's, but there you go. That's kind of how that's my reaction to it. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to reread books 1 and 2 right before I read book 3, so that way I don't go into book 3 and go, who are these people? What are they doing? Why are they here? What is going on? Because that's going to be my reaction if I don't reread all this stuff, is I'm just going to be completely upset that somebody is throwing a fireball at somebody else, and I don't know why. So, if you read number 1 or 2, and you're waiting for 3, make sure you're reading them together, and don't let a significant amount of time lapse. So, moving on. The last book I have finished for quarter 1 in 2019, actually quarter 1's over, so the last book I finished in quarter 1 for 2019 is Nicholas Sparks' The Longest Ride. I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm going to tell you that I picked this book up solely and purposely and only because of the boots. It just, look at them! This is such a gorgeous cover. I love this cover. I think it's so cute. I am country-ish, I guess, country adjacent, because I grew up in the desert, but we still got some hillbillies. That's the best way I can describe that, is we're country adjacent. And I'm obsessed with everything country just because I love the ideals, the concepts, and yes, I'm definitely romanticizing country, and just the country aspect, the country attitude, the country personality, just all of it. I'm romanticizing all of it, and I absolutely know that I'm absolutely okay with it. I know that, it's not all sparkles and rainbows and colorful boots and all of that, but that's the stuff I like, so that's what I'm going to pay attention to. This story was another cozy romance novel. It wasn't something groundbreaking. It wasn't something, inherently jaw-dropping, I guess you could say. But it was a story that I came to really enjoy. It was something that, it was just fun to read. I got to enjoy reading. I wasn't pressured into it. I wasn't trying to figure out who was doing what. I was just following the characters along, letting them live their lives. I don't have to solve anything. I don't have to worry about other people solving anything. Nobody's about to die. That type of thing. So it's definitely a good book. Again, cozy Sunday read. Heck, if you've got a long car ride, it's going to be a cute book for you to read. Not super long. Not super, there's 400 pages? 398 pages. So, yeah. The one thing with this is there are flip-flopping viewpoints, and it's not just between the main character. Wow, say that 5 times fast. That's hard. Male main character and female main character, because you do get those flopping ones, but you get a secondary male main character who's involved, and at the start of the story is just completely outside of the story. So you kind of have two storylines running like parallel until you figure out what's going on. And it's not hard to figure out what's going on. You pretty much know about halfway through how it's going to end. But he still throws in a little bit of a twist. It's still so satisfying when it does come together. And it's a book that I'll probably read again. Again, probably because there's country on the cover, but I mean, I'd read the story again. So there you go. There's my review of that book. I'm not good at reviews. This is why I'm not a booktuber or a book reviewer. Basically, half of my reviews are 4 and 5 stars. Most of them are 5 stars because if I can get through the book and I can enjoy it and I can understand the concept and understand where you're trying to take the story from A to B, I like it. It's a 5-star to me. I read it. It was good. I understood it. I enjoyed it. There was nothing inherently wrong. And so that's 5 stars to me. Now, I know there are people who are like, no. There's something wrong. They've missed a timeline. Something's upset. So most of my books are 3 stars. I'm too nice. This is, again, I'm not a book reviewer, I'm not a booktuber, I'm not a book anything. I just read them. I eat them, I inhale them. They're books. They're meant to be consumed. And so I consume them, and then I go, yay! You finished a book, and it's fantastic, and I read it, and oh my god, I love it, and that's the end. That's how I review books. It's just the end. It's wonderful. No notes. Anybody seen New Girl? No notes. No notes. Okay. I am rambling. It is like 9:30 at night, as you can see from the very dark window. Do not look at the table. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're just going to ignore this now. I'm rambling and I'm going crazy. So, I will see you guys all next time. I'm so thankful that you're here. Have a bright and colorful day. Keep writing, and I will talk to you guys all next week. Bye. Well, that's all, folks. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm so excited that you stuck around until the end. I really hope you come back. My videos post again every Monday and Thursday. Ring the little notification bell down by the subscribe button down there if you want to get notified that I publish new stuff or when I publish new stuff. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment down below or shoot me an email, authorknj@gmail.com. I posted all of that information down below because it's super easy for you. I'm so glad you joined me today. I'm so thankful for everyone watching. Please feel free to come back, and I hope you all have a beautiful, bright, and colorful day. Enjoy! Bye!